Hey there, welcome to this special Moi Magazine feature. I am Delia. In this program, I will be speaking with our Miss Universe representative, Miss Tara Edward. So stay tuned while we delve into the life of Miss Tara Edward.
Tara Edward, 25, St. Lucia.
You represented St. Lucia in an international pageant. First of all, tell me how you reached to that pageant. How were you selected among the many beautiful St. Lucians?
Well, actually, I auditioned for the St. Lucian pageant, and out of the 10 girls, I was the winner on the night. Yes.
How was the experience going overseas to represent St. Lucia?
Well, it was very big for me because it was on an international level, and that's really huge. And it was one of the most prestigious pageants in the entire universe right now. And it was a lot of hard work being in Las Vegas on my own. I'm used to that, but you have no one there to support you, only your supervisor that you have,
Right.
even when you go there. And you have such early mornings and such late evenings, and you always have to be looking your best at all times. So we start like 6 in the morning and go to bed like 12 o'clock, and we have to be up for 6 again for breakfast. So that was a little tough for me because I'm kind of a
On
late
Lucian
sleeper.
time?
On Lucian time, exactly. I'm usually a late sleeper, and I like to get my full hours. But I had to put that aside and try to be on time always. And one of the easiest things for me, I think the fact that I didn't have much hair to handle at that time made it even easier for me, because I could have woken up maybe to get ready for 6 or quarter to 6 to get ready for 6 o'clock. And that was easy for me, but it was really an eye-opener. It made me want to do so much more with myself, and it showed me how important it is to remain humble and to be yourself and to just enjoy every opportunity. Because I think if you take this so serious, at some point, the way that things go in Vegas, you might get a little carried away and lost in what you came there to do. So I was able to keep calm and to just relax myself and enjoy the whole process.
What was the atmosphere like being around so many young ladies from different cultures?
Oh boy, women all over the place. Too many women for me, I could say. I'm usually a kind of reserved kind of person. I like my space. But it was good just mingling with all the girls and listening to their stories on the Miss Universe experiences in the country, and just getting to know them and to meet the different personalities. 89 girls, I wasn't able to get to know all of them. That's just too much for me. But I got to know a few people. I said hi, talked to them. But it was really, you could have seen the girls who were really into it to actually win.
Yes.
You could have seen the hungry ones. You could have seen the ones who were just there and just happy to
Enjoying
be there.
the experience.
Like for Cyprus, for example, she was just happy to be there. I don't think she was just there for the fun, and it was her first time in the US, so you could have seen the difference between who was really hungry for it and who was just enjoying the opportunity at representing the country.
Watching back home, we didn't get to see a talent section. Was there a talent section?
There was no talent section. Can you imagine what it would be to see talents for 89 girls? That would just be a very long process. So it was just basically choosing where I mean.
If there was a talent section, what would you have done?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I have no idea what I would say. I think talent, not everyone has a stage performing talent. So I don't think it was necessary to have Miss Universe.
Okay.
So I think that was
What other talent do you have?
me. I'm very good at makeup application. I think that's a talent. And just being, I could mimic anyone's walk. I could say, just let me watch it for a few, and I could just show you what you can do. So I think that's my talent.
Okay, I saw you became friends with Miss Sweden. You all were spotted together in almost every picture.
Guys. She was always around me. She's so annoying. She was always there. I think, you see, when we have rehearsals, you are in alphabetical order. So it should be Sri Lanka, St. Lucia, Switzerland, and Sweden. So whenever we're rehearsing, we're always together. So we kind of got along very easily, and we kind of like the same things, and we laughed at the same things. She's very funny, I should say, and I'm very funny. So we kind of cracked up a lot and make fun of the things when girls took it so serious, just to make ourselves relax. And our room was very close by, so I would run over to her room, she ran over to my room. And we just got on really well. I think the fact that she was like, so do you know any Swedish people? I was like, my boyfriend is Swedish. She was like, oh my god. So I think that made it even closer to me, the fact that I actually knew somebody from Sweden. And she's been to St. Lucia when she was like 12 years old. And she still remembers everything. She said she still has some beads that she got from a Rasta man on the beach.
Oh my god.
So she gave me that story over and over and over. I was like, honey, I am tired of hearing the story. I get the point. You were in St. Lucia, okay. So she was really sweet, you know. She was a sweet girl.
Well, and you gave away a little secret already. Your boyfriend is from Sweden.
Yes.
Why Sweden?
Why?
Yes.
Why I chose him?
Yes. Why? How did y'all even meet?
That's a very good question. I think I met him at work. He was kind of an engineer, so he came to repair something while I was working, and we kind of got along. I think he came there for the whole week. He came there for the whole week while I was at work. And my boss said to me, Tara, I think that man likes you. I think you should have a little word with him. I was like, if he's interested, then he'll make a move, and he did. So
oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, do you still keep contact with any of the ladies from the
I
pageant?
definitely do. Sweden, of course.
Oh, Sweden, of course.
Norway, I was also close to Norway. She and Sweden shared the way because the countries kind of close by, and they both spoke Swedish, so they stayed together. I was very close to Helen, who is Miss Ethiopia, and who else can I say? Miss Ghana, Gifty. I could remember some names. I think when you call a girl by the name, they'll be like, what? Because so many girls.
How do you remember?
So I was very good at remembering some names, and I'm in contact with Sweden and Switzerland actually.
Okay, you were in the Miss Sociology competition, and you had a very, very stubborn, progressive lead.
I did.
What did you think of that? It was such a little small St. Lucia.
Wow, I don't know what to say. Because I'm still speechless when I used to go. There were 2 minutes.
Were you able to keep track of when you were in lead?
I did. I used to go on, like, when I got in the evening, I would go on quickly just to see, and I would be like, what? Are you serious? This can be true. I was like so happy, and it made me even happier and made me feel even much better being there representing television. And I felt so good that they were actually rooting for me, actually pushing the vote. So I really appreciate it.
Let me tell you, we didn't sleep in St. Lucia,
That's
you know, we didn't
good.
sleep. We had campaigns going on.
I think one of the most funny things was reading the comments from people when they start tying in the lead and be like, St. Lucia, don't sleep. When they sleep, we voting and all kinds.
Yeah.
That's very funny and very motivating.
We were taking that very, very serious.
And I appreciate that so
very
much.
serious, Dan. Too serious.
And Thailand, we were kind of cool, you know.
Yeah,
Thailand. She would be looking at me very strange. They're like, yeah. She used to stare at me very funny at the competition. I would be like, yeah, I'm in the lead. And then I go back and so she was in the lead. So.
Yeah, we found that very strange that all of a sudden, trust me, we said a lot of things. We said a conspiracy, we said it was sabotage, because there were times that we were trying to vote and we were not able to vote.
Yeah.
It would say come back in 3 hours, you'd come back 6 hours and you're not able to vote. And you know St. Lucians already. You know St. Lucians already. So what was going through your mind when you got on the stage? Whether to be modeling your costume or evening wear? What was going through your mind?
For preliminaries, preliminaries is one of the most important times for the whole competition. That's when they select the top 16 girls. So you go there and you do your best, and maybe the night of the show, if you're selected, then you could easily have this year. But I think I just kept telling myself, just enjoy it, have fun, smile, just do the basic things that you do when you're on the stage. So I went along and I did that. I remained confident. And I think we also had a very good coach backstage. Lulu, she taught us how to walk. And she was also very motivational. Because trust me, she was a very big personality, a very big character. And I think she kept all of us grounded. And she drilled us and drilled us at rehearsals over and over. So I think everybody felt comfortable at some point. And you just went out there and did your best. So before you go on stage, you hold and be like, you know you can do this, girl. And just be confident, smile, no fake smiles though, and you know. So she actually made you feel good, and that kind of helped me, and I guess it helped me.
Going back to the evening, is it your national costume?
National costume.
Right, your costume section. Your costume had a malfunction.
Yes, the stupid
What
umbrella
happened?
would not open. I don't know why. It opened backstage, you know. I kept checking to make sure, and it kept opening fine. I was like, what? But I just tried to jack it and eventually it opened, so that was good.
Did the bottom piece have a malfunction as well?
No, it didn't. Everything was fine. It was just
the umbrella, but you still rocked it.
I still rocked it. I think I got a lot of very good feedback from my costume backstage. People really appreciate it. And I think one of the negative things I got from one of the girls who didn't understand the Caribbean culture and what the Caribbean truly represented, all the colors and tropics and all that kind of thing. And she made that comment. So what country was she? Israel, I think. She was like, I don't understand why those Caribbean countries always come with these big flashy things. I don't get it. And I was standing right there in my costume. I was like, are you serious? She said, my costume is just 6 months ago. I was like, darling, if you don't understand, sweetie, you ask. I say the Caribbean is full of culture, we're diverse, and we're all about colors and all that. And I explained to her what everything was. And she was like, okay.
I don't think she really wanted to explain. I think she was just being catty. Yes.
But you know, I have a way of handling myself. I don't get over. So I just explained to her what the issue really was, what it was really about. So sometimes you just need to educate people about certain things.
So what was the real meaning behind your costume? Who put it together? What was the inspiration?
Okay, my costume was depicting bamboo gardens, and it was, you could have seen all the flowers and apart from the banana plantation, I wore the bananas on my chest, and also just St. Lucia in Southern Madras, which is part of our national costume. I can't really remember the...
St. Lucians didn't really accept the costume too.
They
were a bit disappointed in the costume.
I think compared to, I actually had 2 costumes.
Really?
Yes.
Let's say, what was the other one?
The first one the one I wore was much better, let's just say. Okay, no offense to the designer, but I think it was better for the stage. Okay. And I think if St. Lucia saw the actual one that I had, and the one that I actually used on the night, and I think they would have just edited it up. Because it wasn't really for stage, I think it needed more light. So the costume I used was, trust me, was much better for the stage atmosphere.
On the stage, a lot of girls fell during the evening.
There was actually a spill on the stage. There was, I think, one of the AC units was leaking. So
unsuspecting victims just...
Yeah, so I think, what's her name? Grace, was it? She missed the floor. I also missed the floor when I was wearing my costume, but
I don't think the camera caught that.
The camera, that was on my way out, so they didn't really get it. But the people there saw. But they let us know that there was a spill. But I still got a little slip. And
Guyana went completely down.
I don't know what happened to her. And I think it was so funny. I think it all came in at the right time, because while they were reading her description, they were talking about that.
Yes.
They call her Rocky, and then after
when she goes down, she gets back up.
Sweden was like, don't you think that was just
a part of the
to get noticed? I was like, let me just
yes, don't say anything.
But she got a lot of feedback. She did, and she's doing really good right now.
On the night of the event, the finals, when they were calling the bottom ladies, and your name wasn't called, what was going through your mind?
Oh boy, I was just waiting to leave. I think you would honestly feel good if you made it there or if you didn't. You get that feeling. So I think I got that feeling way before. So when the night came, everybody wants to hear the name. Who doesn't want to hear St. Lucia, Israel, whoever being called, you know? But there's only 16 to make it, and I think you just have to prepare yourself when you are called, and you have to prepare yourself for if you don't get called. So I kind of prepare myself for this both things. So
why do you think you weren't called? To me, you were on point with everything. You were doing very good in the
I think it has
the social networks.
A business. A very good business. It's not just a pageant. It's actually a business. And I think there's so much to look at in selecting the girls who Mr. Trump wants there, if I could say. So I think it's all about saving money and things being easier for you. Because Delia, she was from Angola, and she was telling us how she had a lot of difficult times there, especially the fact that she didn't speak fluent English. And she had a little difficulty in booking jobs and things like that, if I could say. So I think all of this was looked at in selecting a girl. So I think this year was a good show. She was already in the Donald Trump Tower, and it would have been easier for him. You know, so
Let me tell you,
actually a business.
When St. Lucians didn't hear your name call on that night, I don't think anybody watched the pageant after that.
A lot of people told me that when they were watching the pageant, Caribbean girls, they just switch up the TV.
Yes, everybody was just okay.
I
competition's
think,
over.
I really think that they were a diverse selection.
You think so?
I think so because right now there are a lot of biracial girls out there and people. So Miss USA was half Italian, half American. So she was kind of mixed. We have Miss Teen USA, who is biracial. One of her parents is black, one is white. And Miss USA right now, she's mixed. She's part African, part American. So it's a kind of mixture. So I guess I could give them a little break about that. So just, I think a lot of people got disappointed,
Yes.
but at the end of the day, there's no way I think they'll have a back-to-back. But I think when they call certain countries, everyone was like, what? Let's rehearse everything. The show is totally timed. And so everybody was shocked. We were all shocked.
Ironically, you got best hair by MSN.
Yes. They voted me best hair. Right? So I was like, what? I don't have any hair. How could they vote me best hair?
What's up with that?
I have no idea. But I'm grateful.
Of course we are. We are
We
grateful
actually
because
got something.
it was after the pageant and then we were entitled with got best hair,
Yes.
and she has no hair.
Right, yes.
So it was very exciting to see that we actually did get something. I think they realized that you were very popular among viewers, and of course St. Lucia was rooting for you big time.
St. Lucia and also the Philippines.
In the Philippines, in fact, a lot of people from the Caribbean were saying you the representative for the entire Caribbean. They looked at you as a representative not just for St. Lucia but for the Caribbean. So you had a lot of Caribbean people rooting for you.
And I think after the entire show, they did like certain selections. So there was like Miss South America and Miss Caribbean. And it was like, no offense, Dominican Republic, but best out of the Caribbean. What? Okay, what? Not choose any of them. But you know, that's just it. We don't have to accept.
Okay, what was your most memorable moment in the pageant?
My most memorable moment, I had a few. I think one of them was actually meeting Delia, because I remember watching her from the start of Miss Universe and actually being crowned. So getting to meet her and see her experience was very memorable. And I think also just being on the stage on the final night and seeing this huge crowd and people screaming, I was like, oh my god, I am actually at Miss Universe on the stage. So that was full of just being on the stage.
If you had changed one thing about the entire process, what would it have been?
Oh my god. You really got me.
Sounds exciting.
I wanted more time for preparation. I would have wanted more time to get my costume ready. I would have wanted to get more sponsorship, I should say, and actually more support. And I think it was funny that I was reading an article online and someone was speaking about Caribbean delegates. I mean, they go on to represent the country and they are not exposed as much as those from Venezuela or those from the US or whatever. And I think it's not enough national pride in the girls and they're not really respected. After all, we're representing your country, we're ambassadors, we're representation of all the young ladies there, the whole country. So I don't think there's enough support for the girls representing each other. I think if there was a lot more support, I think we would have done even better. Can you imagine that the Latino girls have their own TV stations there? The Philippines have their own TV stations there, so they will get all the interviews, they will get all the exposure that they needed. And that is also important, you know. And I think we probably need to take pageants a bit more serious. Yeah, these professional pageants like these take it a bit more serious. Yeah. And then after, when you go on to do all that and you come back and you hear some of the ruthless comments, you're like, what? People have no idea what I went through.
They have no idea.
They have no. So I think we need to pay more attention and respect pageantry. It needs to be respected in St. Lucia and in the rest of the Caribbean.
What have you learned from the pageant that you will be taking back home or have taken back home to St. Lucia?
Okay. I learned to leave St. Lucia time alone and actually be on time. Don't do St. Lucia time anymore. I've learned to want to push myself further and do even more because the world has so much to offer and I want to be able to grasp as much as I can. I want to learn a new language because being there, most of the girls could have spoken
Swedish maybe?
3 languages, 4 languages, 2 languages. I only had English.
You have Creole?
I'm Creole, but you know it's not that. I think I always spoke Creole to Haiti. That's about it. And I used a little to speak to Miss Gabo. She spoke French.
Oh.
But I think I want to learn French or Spanish.
Do you think you'll be taking part in any other pageants? Are you
Well,
preparing?
the thing that once you do Miss Universe, it should be your last. But I don't think so. I think whatever opportunity
Is
you
what
get,
gets.
you take it. So if I get to do another pageant, I will definitely take the opportunity. I was actually sent a message on Facebook to participate in this pageant. I've never heard about it before. Miss African, Caribbean, and Pacific. And they sent me a message that they would love me to participate in the pageant. But it's all over in Turkey, so I'm giving that a thought. I have not decided. I just have to see if I could get sponsorship or if I get the right support to go on to Turkey to represent Sunshine.
Moving a bit away from pageantry, who is Tara Edward when she's not into pageants?
I'm a model. I'm really I'm not a fussy kind of girl. I'm very calm and reserved, and I like to observe my surroundings. And some people may say I'm shy, but I'm shy. I like to observe people when I meet them for the first time, so I see how you interact with other people, and I could make a decision for myself how I could approach you and know how we could get along. So I'm really, when my friends describe me, they say I'm very witty, I'm very outspoken, and I'm very headstrong. I'm a very headstrong person. I think I could work on, they say I'm outspoken, but sometimes I think I would think in a little too much. I think I should be more out there and actually speak my mind. I like to think about people's feelings a lot, and like I'll be like, oh my god, I have to make sure whatever I'm going to say to her, if she said something bad to me, I have to make sure that I say it in the right way, not to offend her or make anybody feel uncomfortable. So I think before I speak a lot.
You have your own consulting business?
Yes, it's in the process. I want to do image consulting. I think it's very important. About your appearance is very important, and selecting the right garments to wear can make such a big difference. Selecting the right colors for your skin tone and all of it. It's a very wide field, and there's so much that you could go into. But I'm really just one step at a time. I'm just developing myself. I think I want to go more into makeup, so that's a thought, and to get my own business. I want to finish school first.
What are you studying?
I got a scholarship from Monroe, so I will go on to do business management. I would have loved to do something a lot more liberal, but St. Lucia doesn't have that much options when it comes to education. You have a limited field to select from. So I'll stick with business. You could never go wrong with business, you know. So business is for me now, and then later on, while I'm at school, I can work on developing my image concept. I think I was raised to remain humble. I'm naturally a humble person. And I just have a title, but I'm still a simple person. I have grown in developing, and my mind has opened up to the fact that there is so much more to achieve in your life. But I'm still a simple person. I'm a pleasant, genuine kind of girl. I'm always smiling, always happy. I'm just naturally humble, so that kind of keeps me grounded. And I have not reached there yet. I'm still learning. It's still a process for me.
What message do you have for the viewers who want to take part in pageantry, be it male or female?
Pageantry is not just about glitz and glam. Pageantry is a time for self-development, whether it be speaking, whether it be just your whole appearance, the way you sit, the way you present yourself to the public. Pageantry is a lot of there's so much that you have to learn before you could master it. And you need to be persistent, you need to be humble, you need to be determined, and you also have to know that you cannot win all the time.
Right.
You know, it's a process. And for example, for me, and my first pageant was at my actual secondary school, this vocal secondary. And I didn't place, but I got this interview. Then I went on, that's a stepping stone. I went on to Miss Earth. I was the third runner up. I continued, I went to Miss Carnival Queen. I was the second runner up. I was
One of the title, but let's not go there.
I did Miss Universe and I won. So it's actually a process, and you can't grasp it one time. Some people are lucky enough. For example, Roxanne did her first pageant
and she won.
Louis did the first pageant and she won. And some people have it lucky like that, some others don't. Others need to work on. You just have to keep on going.
Yeah, but some people give up once they lose the first time. They give up.
That's just so losers. You can't win everything on the first try. You have to keep on pushing it. One example are you setting for yourself and for other people. You have to just remain humble and just learn as much as you can about the pageantry industry and what to expect. There's a lot of politics in everything, so you have to learn to understand that.